Okay, so I already have my eyebrows done, and the primer I'm using is my Infallible 24-Hour Full Wear Concealer by L'Oreal. I just did that off camera just because they take a while to do. And the first palette we're gonna go in with is this ColourPop Stone Cold Fox palette. Excuse my palette, it's a little messy. I want to say the first color we're gonna go into is this color called Trip. It is a very light shade because it looks like she has a very light shade in her crease to start out with. And I'm gonna zoom y'all in a little bit close. Maybe a little too close for my liking, but you know, I want you guys to see. Okay. And okay, so I know it's a little stained, but this brush right here, a fluffy blending brush. This is from Chit, and we're just gonna blend that color into our crease area and make sure our concealer primer is all blended out before we place our eyeshadow, because we don't want any creases. Okay. I just thought this would be a fun series to start to do, you know, the turn ourselves into a celebrity, like do their makeup, hair, and outfit. So I just thought that would be fun to do and step out of my comfort zone a little bit more. That's what I've been trying to do this year, is step out of my comfort zone. And we're just gonna blend this out. We're just gonna pack this on, and then when we get to our crease, just blend. Ooh, I did guess the right shade. That's pretty. She looks like she has a champagne color on her lid, so I think I picked out the perfect shade. And so we're gonna go in with the Anastasia Amrezy palette. I remember when this first came out, I was like, oh my god, I need to have it. And I barely use it nowadays, but back then I was obsessed with it. So we're gonna go in with this color called Anastasia. I think this one is the perfect pink champagne shade, and I think we're gonna use our fingers. It may not look exactly like the look that she has on, but it's gonna be duplicate to it. It in to do her look and outfit. From what I could tell in the picture, she has like a long black shirt on. I don't know what, like tank top. I need to add maybe just a tiny bit of this color right here on the top to give it a little bit more of a shimmer. Still using our fingers. Mix those two together actually. Oh yeah, that looks good. Like I said, she does have white eyeshadow in the crease, so we're gonna do that as well. I'm just adding some more of that pink shimmer on top. As you guys can see, she has white she has white eyeshadow in the crease, so that's what we're gonna do. And the perfect palette for that is gonna be the ColourPop palette. I love this white. This white is very pigmented. We're gonna go in with this one right here. We're gonna use this dense blending brush. This is by Morphe. for foundation, I am using my Maybelline Super Stay 24 Hour Super Stay Foundation. And we're just going to put this all over. I love this foundation. It's more of a skin tint than a foundation. I've been loving skin tints lately more than full coverage. Well, trust me, I still love a full coverage kind of foundation, but I don't like ones that are like too cakey on my skin. And I'm just going to blend this out with the kabuki brush, just like this one. I hope you guys can see. So as you guys can tell, I have a new concealer as well. Give me 1 second and I'll show you guys. Go back in with my sponge and we're going to blend this out. So what do you like to do first? Hair first, outfit first, or makeup first? Me, obviously, I like to do my makeup first, then my hair, then the outfit. So the concealer I'm using today is the Sync Ink L'Oreal concealer. I believe I'm in the shade 100, but it might be a little too warm for me. I don't know. So we shall see. I'm just going to put a tiny bit. And then I will mix my other L'Oreal concealer if I have to. I saw this when I went to Ulta and I was like, oh, I never saw this before. So I have to try it out. I think it's a little too warm for me because I like that bright concealer look under my eyes. So I may have to put well, I like the coverage though that it gives me, but definitely a little too dark for me. So I think we're gonna go in with this concealer and just dab a little bit, just to brighten up my under eyes a little bit. I miss the old YouTube where everybody just does makeup, creates looks, reviews makeup products and all of that. I miss it. I mean, I know some people do still review products, but it's just, I don't know. Back in the day, it was always a new review for makeup and everything, and I never know what to try, what's new and what's not new in the makeup store and Ulta or anything like that, because I don't really keep up with makeup like I used to. Like, I used to be obsessed when I first started makeup. Obsessed. And I would be in Ulta like every week or so. That's how. No, that concealer was just way too dry under my eyes. So I have to go in with my Natasha Denona's concealer. And I am in the shade RN3. I might have to just get this one again, because I really love this concealer. It is perfect coverage. I don't have to use two concealers, and it's not heavy on my skin, and it's not so dry. Let's do that again. Blend it out. I don't know, I hate when it looks so cakey and dry under my eyes. And it bugs me. It bugs me when my base doesn't look right and it's not going right. It looks too muddy or too cakey. I don't know, I'm very picky on how I want my makeup to look. And if it doesn't look right, and if I'm going somewhere, I will take it off no matter how much time I have left to get ready. I am one of those people that will just start all over no matter how much of a rush I'm in. I will just start over. Alright. So I'm gonna try and contour my face in the same way she contours hers. So I'm going to start off with the Juvia's Place Cream Contour in the shade Honey. Caramel was just too dark for me, so I believe Honey is my perfect shade. I've used this concealer, this bronzer cream what in the hell am I trying to say? This cream contour before, and I liked it. Wasn't like in love with it at first, but I wanted to try it one more time. So she looks like, it looks like she stops like right here. And it looks like she doesn't really have blush on, but I'm gonna put a tiny bit of blush. So what is one of your favorite Ariana Grande's songs? I love Dangerous Woman. I love that song. I also love Thank You Next. And I also love Break Up With Your Boyfriend. I love those songs. Those songs I can listen to over and over again. I'm gonna contour this forehead of mine. And yes, I'm gonna try to recreate that hairstyle, but I'm not the best with hair, to be honest. Okay, so even though it looks like she doesn't have any blush on, I'm still gonna add a teeny tiny bit. I'm using this pink eyeshadow as blush. Just give me a little bit of color. Now we're gonna go ahead and set our face. I am using the Morphe Jumbo setting powder in the color Translucent. And I'm just gonna set the under eyes. There is jewels on her face, so we are going to add that. Carve out the nose more. So I'm basically done with the makeup so far. I just need to do my lips, but right now we're gonna go ahead and do the hair. Take a little break. Oh, those jewels took me forever. I love makeup. Makeup is my passion and is my creative outlet, even though I mainly do it for short content, but it's still my creative outlet and I love it. And I don't know, it takes me into a different world when I do my makeup. I'm like not here. I'm here but not here at the same time, if that makes any sense. And of course my battery is dying. I think once I'm done with my hair I'm gonna change my battery, and then all I have to do is I have not done a makeup tutorial in a minute for YouTube, and those used to be my favorite videos to watch and do. I know not a lot of people like a full-on makeup tutorial anymore nowadays. They like it more in vlogs and stuff. But This is Maybelline Lifter Lip Liner in the color. No. Oh my goodness, why they make it so small? What color this is because it's small. I cannot read it. Like, why do you do that? And this is the finished look. Love on how this makeup look came out and made. I don't know how I feel about myself being in pigtails, but I only did pigtails because she's wearing pigtails in the picture and I'm not exactly an outfit, so I just put a spaghetti strap tank top on and some leggings. So I will definitely show you guys the full fit.